So today I continue my quest to ascend every topographically prominent bit of terrain on Earth, starting with Japan. And this particular mountain looks pretty promising. It's got a cool little cone shape. So yeah, let's see what we can find up there. There was a sign saying, "Do not enter." There are, and there's an unusually high concentration of snakes. And I went, okay, well, gonna walk right around that sign, as I usually do. I swear, if I listened to every sign here telling me not to go on a hike, I would never be able to go on a hike. So, shit. Something just moved in the in the brush as I was saying that. That was a bad omen, I'd say, but anyways, we'll see what happens. So, off I go. And suddenly the forest darkened, as if a portent of doom. But I press on, because I'm an idiot. The gods are like, how many fucking signs do we have to send you before you take a hint, you moron? But I, in my hubris, plunge forward heedlessly. You know, I'm still alive after all the dumb decisions I've made hiking, which is not a really compelling argument to keep doing that, to keep making bad decisions, but you know, I love me a good hike. You can't stop me. Well, this is interesting. Looks like this shrine has seen better days. Look, it's that like wattle and daub style insulation. It's like mud or clay packed with straw to give it some structure. And then it's just slathered over this bamboo weave. And then initially it's painted over, but enough time and enough weather and that will come off. Really interesting stuff though. The inner sanctum. That's really, I wanted to say cool to look at in its weather-beaten, decayed state, but there's also something sad about it. So apparently we've now reached the top. It's 216 meters. Kind of old structure used to be up here. Maybe it was a place of worship or something. I didn't see any signs. It's cool though. Maybe that old shrine that we saw on the way up over there is just the most recent iteration or continuation of a long history of places of worship up here. Look at this, some kind of wall. Definitely very, very old. This is the kind of stuff I love. Like, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, but when you hike in Japan it's like everything is just, I don't know, like riddled with history. And history is just interwoven into everything, every mountaintop. Like, if a piece of land sticks up, someone built there at some point in history. It's pretty cool. It's not like the States doesn't have a lot of cool history, but I don't know, history doesn't like pervade everything around you in the same way or to the same extent as it does here. Cool stuff. Well, I am not unhappy about coming up this mountain today. That's for sure. So you might not know this, but you can actually eat bamboo. Now, not that part, mind you, but when bamboo is just a little baby and it's sprouting like this, you can dig it up actually, and parts of the bottom, like the roots, can be boiled to the point where they're soft enough to eat. And they're actually pretty delicious, if you ask me. Kind of want to take that one home, but I don't have a shovel or a backpack or anything, so nah. Well, I made it down unscathed, was not bitten by any venomous snakes, luckily. But yeah, I'll probably make a future video about it, but there are several species of venomous snake in Japan. One of them only lives in Okinawa, and it's known as the habu snake. And they actually make a type of like hard liquor out of it. It's called habushu, which is vile, but it'll get you drunk. They don't make it like out of the snake really, but they brew the alcohol, and then while it's aging, they leave a dead habu snake in it, and then they sell it that way with the snake in the bottle. And the other type of venomous snake that I know of is called a mamushi, and that's the type that would be living on that mountain. That's the konnichiwa. That's the most common type of dangerous snake on the mainland of Japan. And I've seen like one or two, but apparently, yeah, they're pretty nasty. So anyways, but yeah, that concludes the latest episode of Bedheaded Hikes. I think my hair is sufficiently bedheaded to make that applicable.